We launched this journey to support students who find PTE preparation challenging, especially the reading section. Many struggle with choosing the right options, so we are here to explain the grammatical and contextual reasons behind our choices. Our Bomber series delves into detailed concepts in reading fill-in-the-blanks. We'll explore the meanings and grammatical nuances of words to help you understand why certain options are correct and others are not. Don't miss out, subscribe now. These videos are designed to enhance your English skills, boosting your confidence to achieve a 9 in speaking, listening, and writing. Your dream of scoring a 9 in reading is within reach. Stay with us, and let our knowledge guide you to success. Your support and feedback are invaluable. Let's begin our journey with the first reading paragraph. Enjoy and enhance your understanding of the reading section. So, the first blank is subsidies come. The first option is apart from, which means except for or besides. This doesn't fit the context of explaining the types of subsidies. The second option is in the form of. Subsidies come in the form of tax credits or direct payments. Let's talk about the phrase in the form of. This phrase is used to specify the manner or type of something. It fits perfectly here, as it explains the types of subsidies. For example, subsidies can come in the form of tax credits or direct payments. The third option is through, which implies a process or means. This doesn't accurately describe the types of subsidies. And the last option is as well as, which means in addition to. This doesn't fit the context of specifying the types of subsidies. So the correct answer in here is in the form of. Next, let's talk about the Agricultural Adjustment Act of 1933. This act allowed the government to pay farmers. Now, why do we use allowed here? Because the verb allowed means permitted or gave the ability to, which fits perfectly in this context, as it explains how the government was able to pay farmers. Let's look at the other options and why they don't fit as well. Followed means came after, which doesn't fit the context of permitting an action. For example, the policy followed the new regulations. Here, followed means that the policy came after the new regulations were implemented. It doesn't convey the idea of permitting or enabling an action, which is why it doesn't fit in our original sentence. Promised means made a commitment, which doesn't fit the context of permitting an action. For example, the company promised to improve working conditions. In this example, promised indicates that the company made a commitment to improve working conditions. It doesn't convey the idea of permitting or enabling an action, which is why it doesn't fit in our original sentence. Decided means made a decision, which doesn't fit the context of permitting an action. For example, the board decided to implement new strategies. Here, decided means that the board made a decision to implement new strategies. It doesn't convey the idea of permitting or enabling an action, which is why it doesn't fit in our original sentence. Now, let's talk about the government paying farmers not to grow crops or livestock. Here, the word not negates the action of growing crops or livestock, which fits the context of the government paying farmers to let their fields rest. Let's look at the other options and why they don't fit. Let's see the option neither is used to say that two options are not suitable or not true. For example, neither option is suitable for the project. Why it doesn't fit in our context, we are talking about a single action, not growing crops, so neither doesn't work because it refers to two options. Secondly, either is used to present two options, meaning one or the other. For example, you can choose either option for the project. Why it doesn't fit in our context, we are talking about a single action, not growing crops, so either doesn't work because it presents two options. Thirdly, whether is used to introduce alternatives or choices. For example, I don't know whether to choose option A or option B. Why it doesn't fit in our context, we are negating an action, not growing crops, so whether doesn't work because it introduces alternatives rather than negating an action. Now, let's talk about how it helped the agriculture industry, but raised food costs during the Depression. The verb raised means increased, which fits perfectly here because it explains how food costs went up. Let's look at the other options and why they don't fit. Firstly, split means divided, which doesn't fit the context of increasing costs. For example, the team split into two groups. Secondly, separate means to divide into parts, which doesn't fit the context of increasing costs. For example, they decided to separate the tasks among the team members. Thirdly, included means contained, which doesn't fit the context of increasing costs. For example, the package included several items. Understanding the nuances of language is crucial, especially when it comes to complex topics like subsidies. I hope this breakdown helps you grasp why certain phrases are more suitable than others. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.